Well guys, it's July 18th, beautiful sunny day, a little bit breezy, but I got Baler out here at the shop again, and I'm going to get all these shields off, and I've got my floor made, but I cut it a little bit short with my measurements. But that piece, you see there, isn't too bad rusty. So instead of having to cut another piece, because I played hell bending that edge up, I don't have a metal bender. I imagine I'll leave it like it is. Right now, I'm gonna get it out. Yeah, I got to do a little grinding because it's got some sharp edges on it. Use my cutoff wheel, my 4-inch cutoff wheel and grinder to cut it, and then to bend it, I end up this metal is a lot stiffer than I thought it was. So what I end up doing is take that cutoff wheel and just kind of go down the line here where I wanted to bend to kind of give it a little bit of relief, and then I was able to bend it by hand using 2 4x4s. It took longer to bend it than it did to cut it, but once I got it bent, it kind of helped flatten it out a good bit. So to start with, it was bowed pretty good from being rolled up. So I wish when I measured, I would have sworn it was 53 1/4, but so I cut it and then it ended up being 56 1/4. So I guess you always want to measure twice and cut once, but unfortunately on this one I didn't do that. Got a little bit of surface rust here I got to sand, and I want to put some paint underneath. I want to put some Rust-Oleum on this other floor, keep it from rusting any further, or try to, and get these shields off. So let me go take care of this. And if it wasn't so windy, I'd do a lot more painting today, but unfortunately it's pretty windy. I'm going to paint what I can and go from there. Well, here we are. I guess took about an hour and a half to get these shields off, guards or guides, whatever you want to call them. Had about 4 or 5 that were really bolted on there good, and I'm looking at some of them that's really bad rusty on the bottoms. Look like a few of them had been replaced recently. I remember replacing this one. Still got the tag on it, but finally got them all off. So now I can clean up a little bit of dirt and grass growing in there. Get to that. Finally get to this floor, clean it off and prime it in the back, and I think I might just go ahead and paint these roller bars. The good thing is I know looks like all my pickups are still intact, so I don't have to replace any of those. So that's good. Got the bottom of the door, I got the bottom of the floor primed up, ready for paint. I'm going to paint it so it don't rust between the bottom of this new one and the top of the old one, and hopefully it won't rust, because that floor ain't much holding it together. I think there's a little old bar runs right down through there. That's about the only thing holding it together. This piece here on the end is still pretty solid, and I want to say that this floor has been patched. I found evidence of where it's been repainted, and I believe that somebody went in there and added that piece at one time. Probably the whole back end had rusted out. they added that. Too bad I can't get the original floor, because it would look a lot better than what it's going to look like with this patch in here. So I got a lot more sanding and scraping and use my water brush. It's not going to be as good a paint job as 500 password would give it, but I guess it'll do for the Big J Ranch anyway. Well, it's just too damn windy to be painting. It's blowing about 10-15 mile an hour. But I did manage to get most of the inside here primed, ready for paint. I got my top side of my floor primed. So that's about all I'm going to do today. I guess tomorrow, if it ain't windy, I'm going to do some work on these bars, get them painted, do some work on this junk, paint them, and get my floor put in, and hopefully have time to paint all this before I put these guides back in. Paint all this red in there as much as I can, then I'll be ready to put my top in. So stay tuned for more painting and pray for the wind to quit blowing. Damn crazy wind. Anyway guys, take it easy.